Yesterday we talked about the first noble truth, which is we suffer. The second noble truth is there's a reason we suffer. And the Buddha said the reason that we suffer is attachment. We want things to be the way we want things. Some people describe this as we want things to stay the way they are, but sometimes that's not true. For example, I don't think anyone is attached to sitting in the dentist chair. But I think that we are attached to not sitting in the dentist chair. So if we are in the dentist chair, that can be painful. But it becomes suffering when we don't accept that we are going to be here for an impermanent amount of time and then we can go. While if we're sitting in the dentist chair and the whole time we're there, we want to go somewhere else, we have turned a painful situation to a suffering situation. When we talk about pain, pain is what life is. Life is painful. We get old, we get sick, we die. The people we love are always coming and going from our lives. Nothing stays the way that we want it. And things, we tend to run towards the things that we like and run away from the things that we don't like, as if that's going to make life less painful. It doesn't work out that way. It really doesn't. If you think about it, for even in your own life, when you try to keep things just the way they are, I remember we used to capture bugs and put them in jars and try to keep them just the way they are, you know, because when they're on the ground, they're fluttering around, they're pretty, they make little noises and stuff. You put them in a jar and 3 hours later they're dead. We were trying to keep the pretty just the way it is, putting a butterfly, capturing butterflies, etc. That's not the way life works. Life really is about change. Life is really about impermanence. And in that change, we come across things that are painful. I'm at the age where my friends are losing their parents. And a lot of times, people, when you're really small, you can't imagine a world without your parents. But as you grow older, people come and go from your life. And the one constant person in your life is your mom. What happens when that person is not there either? That's the thing. That's very, very ungodly, painful. But what it doesn't have to be, and at the risk of sounding insensitive, what it doesn't have to be is suffering. We can feel the pain wash over us and come towards us in waves over and over again. This is part of our meditation practice and part of mindfulness practice. But it is the wishing, the wanting, the grasping at the way it used to be, the past. The wishing, the wanting, the running towards the way we want it to be, the future, that causes us to suffer. Pain is inevitable. It really is. Life is truly painful. But suffering is optional. And the Buddha says that which makes us suffer is attachment. It is our attachment to the way things are not. We either want things to stay the way they are, which is impossible because of impermanence, or we want things to change immediately, which is not accepting the present moment. When you're in the dentist chair, the future holds a moment of not being in the dentist chair, but the future's not here. So when you are living your life in the future, you are living your life in an impossibility because the future is not here. You can only be in the present moment. And even though being in the dentist chair is painful, it does not have to be suffering. We can accept it as it is and know that impermanence, our friend impermanence, one of our closest friends, impermanence, will save us from this moment eventually. This is Kente Wisdom. Thank you for joining and being here. We will be doing this on a daily basis, 5 minutes of wisdom. And thank you. Be well.